going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. And here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. He's out past the 35. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Finds a little space. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Aztecs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Aztecs. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to the ground. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense got him at the 27.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got to beg.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Aztecs have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it on the right, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying play action. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He's got it on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Okay, ready? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Oh, they're after him. He wants it all. Touchdown, San Diego State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Dumps it off in the flats. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here's a heat. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Touchdown Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Off and running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, BYU!
And you're seeing the aggressiveness by the offensive coordinator on the first play of the second half. They take a shot and score a touchdown. You know they talked about this all halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the look they got defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45, on its way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And the Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Toss to the left. Hard running there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these 2 have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns.
Touchdown, San Diego State! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fakes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball.
Turning it on. themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Georgia State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Panthers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing is...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right